I'll be honest with you. I'm going to this and I have no fucking clue who the killer could be. Because all signs point to Sonya, but Sonya's, like, there are so many signs pointing to her that it looks like it's, like, too obvious.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't for the body announcement, I should have expected him to show up again. That's, like, the one thing I'm holding on to, is, like, if it turns out Nagito wasn't actually killed, that means that anyone could survive. And my girl Ibuki could be alive this whole time.
Can you imagine, it turns out it was someone, they disguised Nagito's someone else to be Nagito, and like during the trial, Nagito rips off the mask and it, like, he's there instead of the other person. It's like, oh, that wasn't Nagito, that's Sonya! And then Sonya rips off her mask and Nagito's like, I got my fingers real up in there, guys.
I still think it would be so funny if there's just like, somebody just disappears, but it's like, imagine in like alternate timeline where we were playing Danganronpa 1 and like Hifumi gets killed immediately, but no one gives a shit because it's Hifumi. And so like 3 different trials go by and then Hifumi's body is finally discovered. Monokuma's like, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what to do in this situation.
It's been so long, there's no evidence anymore.
That was a freebie, I'll give it to you. The killer did a really good job. If you say that, Starky, you might follow SAO rules. Oh yeah, where you can just decide not to die. That's what SAO rules mean, right? I think because like, no, it's not Nagito. Kirito. Oh god.
Yeah, because Kirito's hit points went down to 0, but he like held on through sheer fucking will or something like that.
You die in the game, you do. Oh. I guess to be fair, like, we still don't know what the fuck is happening in the overarching plot. It could actually be the case that, this is all a simulation.
During
I don't think
the
it's a simulation.
trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is.
Is Nagito's splatter? Yeah, Nagito's is especially bloody compared to Ibuki.
Okay, but all of the killers are the only ones with, special things.
Oh my god, he's got the Seraph X. They gave him the Seraph X. I love it.
Only the killers get the special X's.
That is weird.
Everyone else's is different. I mean, everyone else is the same.
Maybe they are like slightly different, and like we just haven't like we just haven't looked too closely at like the ones that were all of the victims.
Because we got Peko with like the swords, Teru with the knife and fork.
There's they are slightly different.
Okay.
So they are slightly different. It's just I think the maybe it's just the case that the like if there's like an especially like brutal like for the killers or the especially brutal ones, like they get like special notation. Interesting, though.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you
I'm just leaving that there, just in case it is a suicide.
I guess that is a point, yeah.
I will punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this
That'd be really funny if
island.
that was a clue for the last case, for this case, to be like, oh, if you caught it.
Monokuma is just like, dang it, the first murder games went so smoothly. They didn't ask me any fucking questions about how any of this worked. Now you started asking me questions and it immediately tells you everything you need to know. The Monokuma is,
what the fuck?
She's A, not tied up, B, absolutely stanced up. But still on a step stool.
Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit? Chesto!
I don't know what I was expecting.
One more time! Jeez!
Is she just gonna take the beatings?
No, there's there's the JoJo I mean, to be fair, like, it's clear that Monokuma gets off on the reaction. So, like, if you just don't react, you're just denying him, you know, the chance to finish. Look at Naruto's. That'd be a sweet bean.
It's useless.
Well, there's the JoJo's reference again. It's, murada is Japanese for useless, and it's what Dio says when he quick punches.
Please stop. I feel bad for Monomi.
Holy shit! Character, I would say character growth, but like, Sonya, you're the traitor, aren't you? You're the mole. You're the inside rat.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monomi. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
I love you, Fuyuhiko. You're so one step behind at all times.
No, that might not be it.
What? Kazuichi, the voice of reason. Kazuichi, did you kill?
Starky, are we in the reverse dimension? Is this all a dream?
It's beginning to seem like that. I'm not gonna lie. Unless Kazuichi's just gonna fucking admit to doing it, so that way Sonya, because Sonya is the traitor and he would do anything for her.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Starky, did you kill Nagito? If only.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? No way. Or... Oh, we're just getting right into this. Torture wound, duct tape, Monica. Oh my god!
Holy
There's like
shit.
7 bullets! Okay, let's look at the arguments first.
Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
I don't actually know that that's the
why he was
case.
so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Okay, we can agree with the
So,
bomb's
the
hiding
suspect.
place.
Is whoever found the bomb first?
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
To be fair, of everyone here to torture someone, it's the Yakuza.
Yeah. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
What did the torture wounds say? Both of Nagito's legs were tied up with rope, and each rope was tied to a nearby pillar, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. Oh god, this is gonna be a fucking bloodbath already. I'm so fucked. Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. However, the blood that splattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. The tape itself had a lot of crinkles in it, as if Nagito was desperately moving his mouth underneath it. Okay, so the duct tape suggests that it was put there... it wasn't put there...
I'm
Slash
telling
size,
you,
cost
they were
lives.
torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
I don't... Oh, good. We're off to a good start. Nagito... I guess Nagito was tortured.
The killer
Like,
didn't
yeah, he
tape
was
Nagito's
tortured.
mouth to
This
shut
is
him up.
torture, I think.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Do we have to agree?
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
I mean, I
So
disagree with the
that's why he
killer
was so beat
being
up.
it.
What were they trying to find out by torture?
Oh, Mom! Welcome on in, Raiders! Glad to meet ya! Sorry, Marmsy, your tootsies are toast. Welcome on in, though. For those who don't know, StarkyMorph is current internet. Variety show really Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 PBSD. Mostly played indie games over the last 2.5 years, but learn smart. Currently, we're playing Danganronpa 2, and we're already kind of stumped. I'm being joined by Marshmallow Bears, who is currently asleep. The raid happened, and he immediately got hit with the knockout gas that comes with every raid. But welcome on in. Welcome on in, Moonface, How, Deli Joe Nut, glad to have you, Sweet Beans. And Ponging Pong, glad to have you as well.
Pong.
I'll leave the hydrate. But you know, we're picking up at the very beginning of Danganronpa 2 Trial 5, and it's already a mess.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Tell us about Monokuma's latest antics. He just beat the shit out of Monami, and he Monami gave him nothing to work with.
If so, the suspect.
Everyone being normal about it.
Whoever found the bomb first.
Certain bear? Me or Monokuma?
I mean,
I found it by coincidence.
I agree with the fact that
There's no way I'd torture someone.
why did the killer have to torture Nagito?
The killer.
We're already off to a good start, because I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Oil lighter. Found the fire's origin point. Looks like it's what caused the fire. Monokuma knew all along the bombs were fake, however, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. We quickly grab a snack? For sure. Thank you for bringing everyone over. Let's see. Host speak Academy.
Go get that snacky, Marms.
Oil lighter, Monokuma's account, the torture room, the survival knife, the Monokuma plushie. A survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's. The knife is from the military base. It's safe to assume the wounds on Nagito's legs and arms were caused by the knife. So, okay. We can definitively I think it's duct tape, but I don't know what to shoot.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
We already tried
That's
that
why
one.
He was so beat up.
Maybe we
What
scan
were
a
they trying
thing?
to find out by torturing him?
But can't you only
Definitely
scan
the bomb's
certain
hiding
words?
place.
I think we can scan
If so, the
we can scan the
suspect.
yellow words.
Is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
So we can scan tortured Nagito. We can scan the person who found the bomb first. Oh god. I took a nap before stream started, and that was clearly ill-advised. No, were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
What else would they be caused by?
Wait, that one sound effect was from Scooby-Doo, The Night of 100
Shut
Frights.
him up.
Welcome on Slack and Jackal and Big O. Glad to have you,
They were
Sweet Bean.
torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So we can scan tortured
That's why he
Nagito.
was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
If so, the
No,
suspect.
it can't.
Is
can't-
whoever found the bomb first.
Wait.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
I actually agree. I agree with this, but I don't know what to do to
There's
agree
no
with
way
it.
I'd torture.
Body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. Estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. No, these are spear stab. Let's see. What? Oh, Psychodecker, thank you for following. Welcome to Glad Check. What have you, Sweet Bean? We're gonna be here all night. The tape itself had a lot of crinkles in it. Because we can agree with the idea. Wait, maybe it's the we disagree with torturing about the bomb's location.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's
Because the duct
mouth to
tape
shut him
wouldn't
I'm telling you, they were
wouldn't
torturing
make
him.
mean it so that way they couldn't.
The reason Nagito's
That's
body was
true.
covered
That's
with
true.
wounds.
Nothing until the trial is over. Oh god.
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Oh, but that's we agree to that.
If so, the suspect
Is whoever found the bomb first.
Damn it.
Damn it!
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to
Okay, what's the Monokuma plushie say? It says Monokuma plushie that was found on the floor near the fire's origin point. There's a huge bloody hole in its stomach as if it was stabbed. I guess, okay, Rich.
telling you, they
Rich,
were
you can answer
torturing
this.
him.
Do I need to scan one of the things, or is it
Nagito's
actually
body
one of the
was covered
evidence
with
bullets?
wounds.
Yeah, we might need help.
because the killer tortured Nagito.
Because I
So
think
that's
I
why
know
he was
what...
so beat up.
I might be looking... It's one of the
What were they
bullets?
trying to find
Okay.
out by torturing him?
So we got
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
torture wounds, survival knife,
If so,
duct
the
tape,
suspect
Monokuma plushie, panels,
Is
oil lighter,
whoever
and
found-
account. So both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each rope was tied to a nearby pillar, which prevented him from moving. That doesn't really help us anything. Survival knife. It was stabbed into Nagito's right hand. The knife is from the military base. It's almost like... Because this is one of those things where it's like, why the fuck would they need to torture Nagito about the location of the bombs?
When it's next door.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. There's so many holes in this that it's like, it's hard trying to find the one that the game wants me to fucking shoot. I don't think it's the lighter. I don't think it's the Monokuma panels. I don't think it's the Monokuma plushie. Let's see, Monokuma account, right? Monokuma's account. Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake. However, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. Okay, we can shoot whoever found the
That was
bomb first.
Fuyuhiko.
You're asking a
I found it
different
by
question.
coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Do we agree with him saying it's a coincidence because of the duct tape?
Try it.
Killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Because that's the only other thing I can
I'm
think
telling
of.
you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he... What were they trying to... Definitely the bomb's... If so, is whoever found...
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
No. Oh, what the fuck?
No! What?
This is some bullshit. Welcome, Monokuma. I'm glad I have you, Sweet Bean.
Damn it! The killer didn't tape
Welcome,
Nagito's mouth to shut him
Mamon.
up.
Glad I have you, Sweet Bean.
I'm telling you,
Should we
they were
just ask for
torturing
help
him.
right away so that we don't
reason
spend
Nagito's-
all of our time and life on
Let's
this first
figure it
thing?
out, and then I will
because the
fucking
killer
load a
tortured
save,
Nagito.
and we can restart this with full
so
HP.
that's why he was
Oh
so
my
beat
god!
up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
If so, the
It's-
suspect
I can't. There's no way
Is
it's
whoever
that.
found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
Well, they said it's one of the bullets.
I found
Yeah,
it
it's
by
one of the
coincidence.
bullets.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? What else would they be there for?
Yeah, what else?
Is the implication in somehow that he was murdered before all of this?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's
So we
body
need
was
this.
covered
I think we
with
need to
wounds.
disagree with torture, but what I don't know what
because the killer-
evidence we're using to disagree with torture.
Have we tried torture wounds?
Sure.
So that's why.
If torture wounds doesn't work, I'll reload the save and I'll just ask for the answer because this seems like I'm pulling at threads.
I found it. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't tape. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Nope.
No.
No, I don't.
Crap. The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were tortured.
The reason Nagito's body was.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito. Crap.
Rish, you
What
can.
else?
The killer didn't tape. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body.
It's because the killer
I am
tortured
actually so
Nagito.
flabbergasted.
So that's why he was so beat up.
What
Torture
were they trying to
wounds.
find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Watch it be obvious, and
If so, the suspect.
Is whoever found the bomb first?
I don't know, man. Rish, are you there?
The killer didn't tape.
Because
Nagito. I'm
this is
telling you, they
feeling
were
like
torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was.
Which you want me to tell which statement? I think statement. I would rather know the statement here. I'm just gonna fucking reload the save at this point. Wait, can I not? I can't reload it from here. The torture
so that's
statement.
why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
If so,
Is whoever found the
That was Fuyu. I found it. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
You were very close.
I'm telling you,
Close?
they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Okay, so it's not survival night.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Is it Monokuma's
reason
account?
Nagito's
I've done
body-
everything
because the killer
else.
tortured Nagito.
no.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Okay, just go down the fucking order at this point. I don't know what the game wants from me.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth
Survival
to shut him
night?
up. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body.
We tried
because the
that.
killer
Yeah, I already
tortured
tried this
Nagito.
one. But I also don't fucking trust the game at this point. It's like, oh, you actually hit the white
Killer
noise
didn't
sound
tape
effects?
Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
What? I tried that!
Wait, what was it?
It was the fucking no,
But
I'm
Nagito's mouth was-
actually fucking mad at the game. I'm genuinely angry at the game because I swear to God, the first thing I fucking tried was duct tape on torture.
I swear you did.
We've been here for like 10 minutes.
Okay, VOD watchers, now you have to make an edit
He was being
where.
tortured for information.
You tried torture wounds on torture first? Did I have the wrong bullet selected and I thought I had it? Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Let's save. Yep, there you go.
I hate this interface. I think that's like, because it's one of those things where it's like, I wish I could just fucking choose the one I want instead of cycling through them. All right. I do love, it does make me real, like, that's some, like, beginning of the, like, middle of a fucking Johnny Test episode as sound effects. Welcome on, Monkey. Good, Ivy Sweet Bean. Mars, figure that gets over to Danganronpa's speed runs.
Oh my god.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Alright, back on fucking track.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Oh my god, this bitch.
Oh my god.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Can I throw him in the wood chipper yet?
Not during Pride Month. We have one more day.
Alright, fine. Mark, T-minus, like, 5 hours until I can throw Kazuichi in the wood chipper. Stupid. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape, spear. Oh my god. I think it's one of those things where it's, especially as they keep adding more pieces of fucking evidence, where I'm like, I don't, like, I think I'm selecting the correct one, but sometimes I'm not 100% sure. Okay, can we, there we
Like
go.
you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Kazuichi seems unusually confident. I should ask him why that
You
is.
said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Okay, I think I need to...
Like
Okay,
you said,
I think it's after you killed them.
You obviously
Yeah.
assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the... Then, after they killed him...
Allow me
There
to
we
cut
go.
through those words. No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Otherwise, there would be blood stains underneath the duct tape.
What did you say?
Yeah.
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
Akane, what is wrong with? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Why did all of your personalities change since last week?
Yeah, why are you still like giving
It's
up?
clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right?
Yeah, everyone was in the murder room investigating at the same time.
The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
Hey, Akane, I want to point out the fact that you literally were, like, going to choke him to death this morning.
You were literally choking him to death.
Oh boy, my favorite head of series. Welcome on in, Dark. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Literally, and you were on the island where he was. Don't fucking act like you couldn't potentially have done
No,
this.
they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
I still think the fire was incidental. I genuinely wonder if this was a like Nagito trying to get everyone killed with the poison in the water bottles, like in the fire grenades, but like he ended up getting fucking like Uno reverse carded.
So Nagito set up the fire, and then they killed him, and then the fire happened that Nagito tried to set up.
Well, yeah, it's like, because I think that the idea was, he was trying to basically make it so that way, like, people would throw the fire grenades, try to rush in, get immediately poisoned, and then burned in the fire. The entire time he has his mask on.
Yeah.
Like that's the reason the gas mask was underneath his bed.
Hmm? The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Except for Sonia, who is not in this picture.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
Oh my god. The worst part is, I feel like it's almost more annoying, that like, that we have, like the first game, we had Kyoko as like at least one other functioning brain cell throughout the bullshit. We have like 5 people with half a brain cell and then Akane. It's actually worse to have like more people who are slightly smarter on average.
I do not know
because they just get in the way of us.
That has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect.
Shut the...
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss
fucking
Sonia
Kazuichi, I hate you.
Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is.
The reason for the fire, huh? But right, we need to clear that up first. What's the one curve about understanding things but not actually knowing the thing? I know what you're talking about.
Oh fuck, I heard it
it's like
yesterday.
Overconfident because they
The
Dunning-Kruger.
direct cause of the fire
Dunning-Kruger,
was
yes.
the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
Correct. That's
The
correct.
killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Yeah, the
Some
Monokuma
kind of
panels.
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
Yes.
Probably just threw the lighter.
Nope.
No.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
Fuck.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Nope.
Or perhaps opening the door caused.
Yes.
There it is.
I agree with that.
Consent! We keep getting consent from Sonia. I feel like we've consented with Sonia like
Also
every
agreed that opening the door
every
is what started
trial.
the fire.
Just as I thought.
She's too smart.
It was the wind pressure.
She is
A
too
dust
smart.
devil
Wait,
blown here from
I
Glorious
still think
Japan.
it's a very real probability that she is the traitor. That's a redeem right there. It's just my face and then whoever redeems it. It's just we get flashed on the screen with consent. I was looking at Astro. I'm glad I guess we've been.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
She already asked to spin the golden Makonga with Hajime. I forgot about that.
It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Happy TF Tuesday. Happy TF Tuesday to you too.
It's TF Tuesday, our favorite holiday.
TF Tuesday and Tummy Tuesday. Tuesday really, you know, outside of the fact that it's like the worst day in terms of like energy for like surviving the work week, it's got some good Taco Tuesday, TF Tuesday, and Tummy Tuesday. three good things about it.
Arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out because that's not. This is fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. You just say dominoes. You can just say it's like dominoes. Welcome on, Jake Centric. What have you, Sweet Bean? Why are you? Why are you like this?
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
Dominoes! Not Why is the effect there?
An effect like dominoes.
Some kind of domino-like occurrence. Actually, why? I feel like this is one of those things where I don't know if it's a translation, like they translated the Japanese literally or not. This feels like it's like that's not how humans speak.
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
But Domino's like the pizza place,
so
right?
When he
Exactly.
opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second.
This Nagito and it's killing me.
He looks like the fucking like the cats from Deltarune.
Oh my god!
It's like the part, I think part 4 cats, where they just dance back and forth. It looks like that.
I haven't played part 4.
You need to. It's pretty good. Part 3 was like pretty good. Part 4 was really good in my opinion.
And from there, they felt like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
I need to play.
Chiaki knows how to use it.
Yeah. It's if fucking finally someone who actually speaks English like a human. How would you even like? I feel like this like they felt like the domino effect occurred and then they reached the lighter at the like. To be fair, I'm not giving points because I feel like it would be actively harder to rewrite this sentence to include the word effect.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the smallest thing in writing that's ever pissed me off to this degree. This is worse than the bell peppers at the beginning of Echo. This is so much worse.
See, that was just weird, and we're like, why is this there?
Why there's so many bell peppers on the sandwich, and then this is just like the domino effect. It's like this is genuinely annoying.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
We're not even like we're half an hour in. We're half an hour in. Oh hey, hold up. Oh never mind, it's working. Perfect. Uncover the domino effect. The killer did one other thing to hide the domino effect.
Oh, the MP3 player. The music.
Like we were too busy thinking about it.
I see.
They were like, oh, where's the music coming from?
You were talking about the MP3 player, right?
What about the Subino effect?
That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse.
The Beano
matched
effect?
The sound of the falling
The
panels.
Subino? I feel like if you're just looking at the sheer statistics, the Subino effect is significantly more common than the domino effect.
It used to be called the subway effect, but we couldn't do that.
Not since Spyro happened.
No.
If you took psychic damage, so did I. This is a targeted grenade that hits people who know with psychic damage.
Furries fear two things. The ferret with the cheese grater. And Spyro at Subway.
I hate it, Starky. I hate that. It really is.
Listen, Listen. We all are trauma bonding right now. We're trauma bonding.
Yeah, it's trauma bonding.
We're all stronger people because we've all been through it.
I don't get either of those things. Stay pure. In this case, Cam Cool, I jokingly say you'll find out when you're older so many times. What is wrong with Spyro and the ferret? Don't ask questions. Don't
ask questions.
I promise you. A lot of the times, all of you is like, you'll find out when you're older. This is not worth it.
To be fair, let's not hide the truth. This is similar to Two Girls, One Cup, or that one guy with the
One Guy, One Hammer. One Guy, One Jar.
So it's something that is
shock content.
It's shock content, yes. So we're not even joking around. It's something that
it's like we're talking like Mr. Hands level. Like do not engage with it. It is actively just awful. I can right down. Hydrio, come on in, let us be a sweetie. I was just casting the psychic grenade that hurts everyone who's been in the furry fandom for long enough. I don't know.
And then I come in with the fucking slam dunk.
I don't know much about the two girls, but know not to Google and know nothing about the hammer dude. Don't worry. Don't worry about any of that. You don't need to know. I know the Mason Shark guy.
Yeah, the Mason Shark guy is what I was also thinking.
Yeah. I do like how there's one image that like for those who have seen it has like permanently burned itself in our retinas. And that's the like what was the fucking thing? Oh, it was the Magic the Gathering soul. It was the Soul Ring from the Marvel set, where like if you saw it and you know what Magic the Gathering Marvel Soul Ring. Hold up, let me see if I can find it, because it is a very specific pose that people who are on the internet will recognize.
Oh no.
I really tried to get that Soul Ring the bit. Monkey, can you resend it to me? Because I can't find it. It's really fucking funny.
The benefit of the doubt. Oh no.
Where is it? It's in one of our shared chats. We have too many messages in most of our shared chats. Fuck it. I'm just gonna look. I'm looking this up in incognito mode.
Oh no.
Please. Where is it? Look in the media section. The problem is there's so many fucking printings of Soul Ring that like I'm actively not finding it, but I know it exists.
It's gotta be like one of the most printed cards in Magic, right?
Oh, it's definitely up there. I promise this is worth a bit. I mean, it's probably not worth a bit for those of you who are going to take psychic damage from it, but for the rest of us, there's 134 printings of Soul Ring.
But if you're looking just for the Marvel one, you can sort by Marvel, right?
Well, the thing is, I looked and it didn't show up. Is Marvel trying to hide this Soul Ring from us?
If you look up Soul Ring and then the thing you're referencing, maybe it'll show up.
That's what I was looking up is the problem.
Oh no! Well, rip.
I'm gonna crash out. Well, come on in, Maddie. Glad you, sweet bean. I'm currently looking up. You can check by the year of the printing. It was definitely this year. I'm currently looking up a very suspicious, like, there's a Magic the Gathering Soul Ring that they used a very specific pose that people who are terminally online. What the hold up, because I need witness. I need a witness to this one. I think this might be the one is the funny thing. Because it's loading up Colossal Dreadmaw. Stream successfully derailed. It's Soul Ring.
Starky, what is this TF Soul Ring that I'm looking at?
The TF Soul Ring? Oh,
this is...
Listen. I actually like the TF rings, but also here, let me get this shafty shout out to Rough and Rowdy real quick. Who is Maddie's stream with their partner.
There, I sent it to you. Tell me this just isn't someone reacting to being TF'd.
Okay, yeah, that is basically the TF Soul Ring. I'm looking. Hold up. Monkey coming through. Oh.
Do you find it?
Oh, that's why I was fucking it up. It's Arcane Signet. It's not Soul Ring. Look at this fuck-ass Soul Ring. Hold up. Look at this Soul Ring.
Oh no.
If you know, or sorry, look at this Arcane Signet. If you're terminally online, you know why this is a problem pose. Well, come on, Makuto and Enigma. Look at that beats. Starky, can you zoom in? Sure. We really put the art, really turn this into like my thumbnail. I'm sure it'll be really good. I'm sure it'll only be good for if you don't get it, count your blessings. I might mods delete that. Me ripping open the manga seat. So for context, for those who don't get it, there's this thing called Goatsy, and that's all you need to know. It is a very early internet troll thing. Also, here's the more wholesome. Here's the TF Soul Ring.
There you go.
Starky, no.
There's you waking up to the best day of your life.
So yeah, if you ever wondered if you ever see that pose, now you know. It shows up a frightening amount. It's the fucking like there's a term for like when you discover a thing and then you like you learn a thing and then it keeps showing up in your daily life.
Mm-hmm.
Like that happens now with that pose. If you are aware of Goatsy. Welcome on in, Mooney. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I'm sorry, I derailed it, but we're not getting into MTG chatter, but the original image has the ring. That's also, it's like, why is it an Arcane Signet and not a Soul Ring? I can't keep getting distracted. Anyways. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
Oh my god, the timing on that resub. Welcome on in, Moody. Thank you for the 0 subscription for 33 months. Enjoy the afternoon emotes, you Sweet Bean. Huh?
Yeah. This is for you, Hiko.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's real damn loud. It's not going to like listen to this depressing crap. No, I'm not talking about the music.
And as if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
Dirk, no! I specifically said not to look it up.
Dirk! That's on you, dude.
You have to remember, this conversation started with other things that are termed, like, that people online post for shock content. I don't know what you were expecting. I must be enlightened. Me dangling the little, like, fish bobber of torture and pain for all of chat to realize. Look what up, don't. Don't worry about it. We're moving on. Ad break starting soon. For those of you who aren't sub, feel free to go grab a snack or have some hydration. We'll be here when you come back.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine. And I'll open it slowly.
No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh? It's not opening.
Oh god damn it! This is this game's fucking 16 student.
Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. Yeah, they did this whole thing earlier too. What happened to opening it slowly?
Akane ignored their protest, so with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Someone saying Mukurika-san. Welcome on in, Breeze Wolf. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Marsh and Starkey will not rest until a new generation is traumatized. We are merely cataloging the horrors of the early internet for future generations. This is some shit that would be put in the like forbidden section of the library, but somehow that forbidden section still exists. But anyways, we're how long until blue? I should not have egg chat on. I think the problem was I gave chat a single thread to follow, and then it's just over. It's just over for us.
You wanna know what's funny? I think it was last year at the store, they actually had Eggo waffles that were blue. And my first thought was, oh no, you can't do that because some kid is gonna come. You're like, Mom, I want the blue waffles. And they're gonna look it up. And yeah.
It reminds me of the fucking, to be fair, that should happen to me as a kid. Because when I was a kid, I really liked the scene in Bowser's Inside Story where Bowser gets like force-fed by the booze and turns fat. Actively my gay awakening, I know. But also I looked up, I'm like, that was a fun. I wonder if there's art of it. And it's I looked up Bowser Chubby, and I
oh no.
Or it was like Bowser Chub, because I think chub is specifically the word that was used in that scene. And yep, I just saw his schlong just in Google Images. It did not get caught by the Google image filter.
Oh my god.
It's like, okay, well at this point there's just, like I saw it, then it like clicked in my brain because I think I was like 14, 15. So like I was old enough to like understand the idea of innuendo, and as soon as I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that actually makes sense. Did it have a filter in that era? It did. Stream really derailed. Starky's gay awakening story. Bowser's Inside Story. That's where the story begins and ends. I played Bowser's Inside Story.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
I feel like Akane is like she's not even the Watson. Like she's Watson because like Watson in Holmes and Sherlock Holmes is actually smart. But like she's so stupid that like she needs to explain everything. 35 seconds after that search. I was immediately like, okay, close browser, delete browsing history. Lesson learned. Also, that is how I discovered it. That rabbit hole did lead me into a lot of furry artists. So that was the beginning of the end for me in terms of being a furry. They need to remaster this game now for the next generation.
And when we open the door, the domino effect
Oh my
started,
god!
and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
I forgot about the fucking domino effect thing that...
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
Domino effect, the 16th domino lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they call the ultimate effect. Watch out for it.
You don't look so sure.
I'm gonna crash out.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
Well, the person would have needed to have gotten out after.
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse, I see. So the problem's talking about the killer couldn't have left.
I see.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
I think that's one of the, you could like jerry rig it, like set the panel so that way it's like just underneath the doorknobs. That way, like the instant the door closes, it gets like jammed. That's something you could do. I feel like this is.
It would be difficult, but you could do it.
I guess that's fair. It's like we don't know how much time they had to set this up.
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
I'm so glad people are using Crash Out instead of Meltdown or Temper Tantrum.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Huh?
You don't
What?
mean...
But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. I think that this is the idea that we were talking about, where like Nagito was setting all this up.
This is my answer.
Yeah.
What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Really killing it with the confidence, Chiaki.
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Hajime just fingered Nagito! No, he won in the end!
Chiaki in the courtroom, being like, the defendant clearly could not have been the murderer because he was the victim. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
I hate to keep mentioning Tumblr, but like the jokes do kind of write themselves.
But
A little.
Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
That would explain why the blood splatter on his hand didn't cover his palm, because he was holding the knife that he was stabbing himself with.
Holy fuck, what an achievement. Unlock fingering dead Nagito.
Oh my god.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
Bailiff, unfinger his ass.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Like you said, it seems impossible if you really think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Unlock Shibari. Listen. Shibari's...
No. Remember when I made that Shibari joke about Nagito tied up in a way that made his boobs look big?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You did this. This one was your fault. I swear to god. The rope was tied to Nagito's right sleeve, still looks clean.
That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
Why are you both such guys? We just
It'd
make
be
jokes.
impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
What?
Dirty
What?
joke! Is that a dirty joke?
I'm sorry, I got so stun-locked by front tail. Akane, what the fuck do you...
We're gonna have to hear that a million more times
Yeah,
before we figure this out.
If our assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct, Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right? Okay,
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
so we can disagree with tying up his own
That's
arms and
obviously
legs.
impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Okay, we can disagree
about
with
if
by
you use your
yourself.
teeth?
We can agree with teeth.
Or if you use your front tail.
We can agree... No.
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
If our assumption is Nagito committed suicide is correct, Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Torture wounds, burned ropes, survival
Tying just
knife,
the legs
duct
is one
tape,
thing, but
Monokuma plushie,
tying both arms would be impossible.
Monokuma panels,
You couldn't do much with the free
torture
arm.
wounds. Oh god, we're gonna be here for a hot minute.
I'm very confused about this Monokuma plushie.
Monokuma panels. It's not the oil lighter. Torture wounds. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each rope was tied to a nearby pillar, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered with lots of stab wounds. The rope that was tied to Nagito's right arm burned off. However, Nagito's right sleeve still looks clean.
Maybe he burned it off before. Because his right sleeve is clean, right?
Well, the rope is clean. His right sleeve is very much not.
Wait, if the rope is clean,
It'd be
then
impossible if you were by yourself.
it was tied after he was
How about if you
tortured.
use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
But we need to disagree with something they've said.
True.
Because we're not agreeing with using the teeth or tying using apparently the prehensile penis that Akane thinks men have.
To actually tie
I don't
up
know,
your own arms
Nagito's
and
might be
legs.
prehensive.
Tie up your own
That's
arms and
obviously
legs we can
impossible.
disagree with.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
We can, that I
How
agree
about
with
if you
that.
use your teeth?
I think it's gotta be burned rope on the first one where we...
Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
But wait, no, like, because the idea that he's arguing Fuyuhiko's arguing that it couldn't have been a suicide because of these reasons. I don't have the right emo to express front tail. If you did, it should reasonably get deleted from Twitch, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Her assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct. Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
Prove that the burnt rope on Nagito's right arm is a trap. His right sleeve? Because there was blood on that, but on the rope?
See.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like
Yeah.
this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Akane!
Whoa!
First, what happened? Why are you like this? Wait, when did you become female Kazuichi? What the fuck? Oh, come on, Thomas, gotta have you, sweet bean. How much did I miss?
She's
You should
getting
not
over
give it away
the
for
loss
free.
of
Make sure they pay you first.
She can't do it with
great.
Nekamaru anymore, so she's gotta find someone else to do it with.
Yeah.
What the fuck was it even? Also,
Make
yeah,
sure they pay first.
yeah. Also, this line kind of got away from us because we were too busy being flabbergasted by the previous line. But Sonia, what the fuck? You're a princess.
Is that why you don't want Soda? But like, Soda's like a mechanic and an engineer. He's gonna make bank.
That's definitely wrong.
I love Fuyuhiko.
Head pats.
I
Good
love
boy.
Fuyuhiko. I love him so much. He is the voice of reason with all this bullshit going on right now.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
Do we know anyone named Benjamin?
I don't think so. I think Benjamin's like one of those old-timey names. Usually it just gets shortened to Ben. Anytime Sonya opens her mouth, Akane, oh my god. Akane is a fucking... What happened to you? Did you take Nekamaru dying that hard?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me. Give me back that Benjamin.
Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back? What the heck? Wait, that's a good point. She was like, give me the Benjamin to feel my boobs. Now give me a Benjamin because you tricked me and felt my boobs under false pretenses?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Well, this is the...
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. It's okay, there's definitely an answer for this.
Well, he was holding it in his left hand and slammed his hand into it.
Torture wounds, burned ropes, survival knife, Monokuma plushie, blood on the girder, and Monokuma panels. I think it's the blood on the... It's gotta be the blood on the girder, right?
It should be blood on left hand.
A faint red line was on the ceiling girder inside the goods warehouse. That blood on left hand is...
So I think you have to. We're gonna have to steal it from someone if it's there.
That's fair.
Because see how it's because he would have been stabbing himself with his left hand. If he was holding it in his
splattered
left
on the
hand.
palm of Nagito's left hand. For some reason, the splatter cuts off in the middle of his palm. Also, the back of his left hand has an unnatural bloodstain that's only above the middle joints of his fingers.
If you threw
So I'm
the
thinking
knife
like he
into
did a
the
clap
air
and then
And let the knife fall.
it's in his hand.
Could he stab his hand that way?
Oh. Let the knife
Is he a
fall.
palm knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
There
If
you
you're tied
go.
up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Nagito can only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm. Then how did he do it?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free.
Try
How could he stab his
sucking
right
up
hand
bound
with his right hand?
left hand.
Yeah.
If he threw the knife into the air
But then what will we shoot with it?
and let the knife fall,
The
could he
one
stab
after
his
this, I
hand
believe.
that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
If it's
Maybe
just
he
like...
propped the knife somehow
Prop the
and
knife.
slammed his right hand down on it.
And slammed his right hand down on it.
Onto what?
I think it might be
If he just
blood on the
propped the
girder,
knife,
but I'll definitely give
he could
yours
have
a try
used his
first.
bound left hand.
Yeah, because we can scan that.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his
My
right
thinking
hand.
for blood on the girder is that's how he did the spear. It was tied up on the girder and then it fell on him.
Even
Okay.
if Nagito's right hand was free.
That's
How could he stab
how
his
I
right
thought.
hand?
If he threw the knife into the air,
I
and
don't
let the
think it
knife
makes
fall,
sense that it would be...
Could he stab his hand that way?
Because I don't think the knife fell.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow
It's not this
and
one.
slammed his right hand down on it.
It's like that whole complete phrase.
Propped it
He
onto what?
propped it in his hand.
If he just propped the knife,
Well, propped
could have
implies
used
that
his
like
bound
it's
left hand.
somewhere else other than like in his hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily.
So I think I was completely tied. So we can't disagree with that.
Even if Nagito's right hand was
Fair.
free. How could he stab his...
If he threw the knife and let the knife, could he stab his hand? Is he a throwing knife? Maybe he propped and slammed his right.
propped it onto what?
If he just propped the,
He could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, we don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand. Even if Nagito's... How could he stab his right...
If he
So
threw the
so
knife
we're
into
looking
the
for
air
propped.
and let the knife fall,
Yeah.
This one or the...
No, the second one.
could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
That's just
maybe
what I
he
think.
propped the knife somehow.
No.
It's wrong?
Where did he prop it with?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free. How could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
It was a survival knife. Survival knife. The knife is from the military base. It's safe to assume that the wounds on Nagito's legs and left arm were caused by this knife.
Was it in the Monokuma? Do we have Monokuma plushie? Was it?
After a life-size Monokuma plushie was found on the floor near the... I think the spear came from the Monokuma plushie. I think the knife came from the blood stain on the girder.
Ah.
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
What?
could he stab his hand that
What?
way?
It hit the thing.
Yeah, that was
Is he a
weird as
throwing
fuck.
Knife expert?
They hit the like noise
Maybe he
line.
propped the knife somehow.
It's... Even if Nagito's right hand was... How could he stab his...
If he threw the knife and let the knife fall.
No, okay.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to
It's
shoot
wrong?
that. No.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free. How could he stab his...
If he threw the knife and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it.
Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm, then how did he do it? So any clue who it is? Currently it looks like it might be a suicide. The rope that was tied to Nagito's right arm burned off. Nagito's right sleeve still looks clean. We don't have blood on the left hand. A life-size Monokuma plushie was found on the floor near the fire's origin point. There's a huge bloody hole in its stomach as if it were stabbed. I think the spear came from the Monokuma plushie. Wait, that doesn't make any fucking sense. This feels impossible. Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm. Then how did he do it?
Is that pre-stabbed?
Did he stab himself there first? Wait. Like, maybe he stabbed himself... But no, it doesn't make sense, because it was specifically said that it was driven through the concrete. Let's say it was like
no,
a fake
we were
knife.
joking about that.
Oh.
We were joking about it driven through the concrete. It wasn't actually driven through the concrete, as far as we know. I don't think. I remember us joking about that.
It's hard to fucking differentiate. So much shit that we've joked about has become true that it's hard for me to remember. Survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's right hand. The knife is from the military base. So the thing we would need to argue is that the knife was stabbed into his arm, into his hand first, and then he tied himself up. But what would we challenge? I think we can. I think it is scan the left hand.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it?
I agree.
Propped it onto what? If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his
Wait,
right.
do we challenge that it would bend that easily? Because his arms wouldn't need to bend at all if he stabbed himself in the hand
That's
first.
what I'm thinking.
But what evidence do we have that would suggest that he stabbed himself?
I don't... Nagito, what the fuck have you done to us?
Nagito in dying has inflicted us on the ultimate curse of trying to figure out the game's fucked up train of logic. The signs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. The knife is from the military base. It's safe to assume that the wounds on Nagito's legs and left arm were caused by this knife.
Yeah, do we need help?
I think I'm gonna ask Rish. What evidence bullet are we supposed to use? Because this is feeling like I'm trying, like, I might be even looking at like the wrong thing. Like, I might be thinking about the plushie.
Plushie? Oh, do we do that with propped up? Yeah, because it was like propped up, but what did he use to prop it up with?
How could he stab his right hand with his
Oh yeah,
right
it's
hand?
the rival knife.
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
So yeah,
Is he a throwing
shoot,
knife
prop it
expert?
up.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Yeah, there we go. And now we've consented with Chiaki.
The life-sized Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
I still don't understand how the fucking hole fits in here. I'm not gonna lie.
Can you Starky, can you imagine a hypothetical Danganronpa game where we go through all of this? Like, we set up the scene in our head and do, like, the comic thing, and we get the right character, but at the end they're like, yeah, that's not how I did the crime at all. Like, you were right. I did it, but that's not how I did it.
all of this, Nagito was just like, I need my ultimate luck to activate it, and he actually threw the knife up, and it just landed perfectly in his hand. Like, Sonia was like, is this possible? And it's like, he's not a throwing knife expert, he just is incredibly lucky, and he needed that to happen to make the scene look as suspicious as possible.
It makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
So he stabbed the knife through the plushie so it would stay standing up, slammed the back of his hand into the knife so it would poke out through the front, and then like jimmied it out of the plushie knife hole.
I have no clue.
He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto
he stabbed the plushie first, stuck the knife in there, handle side down, and then, yeah.
If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
After stabbing his
the
hand,
urban legends about
he
dolls
no
that
longer needed
hair
the
that
plushie,
grow.
So he cast it
I'm
off toward the
unfamiliar with that
fire's
urban
origin
legend.
point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem.
The giant spear.
The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear.
Yeah, cause
right?
see how there's blood on the rope of the spear?
Yeah.
It's
If
hanging
you think
from
about
there.
the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
It's a Japanese legend of cursed doll whose hair would grow. Interesting.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Yeah, but this is fingers in his ass Nagito.
Well, come on,
That's a Wednesday for him.
There's also like a thing of like hysteric pain management. Like if you're in shock, you don't feel the pain at that point.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Oh my god.
Teru died
your
for
head in
this.
the game.
Teru died for this. First of taking big hurt. Yeah, this is
my
small by
God.
furry power creep terms. You'll do fine. Welcome on, Insuda. Glad to have you, sweet bean.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
Teru died for again. I hope Kazuichi dies really early in the remakes. That way we get more Teru, because at least he was a sex pest, but also pan.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone.
So Starky prefers the pan character or the trans. To be fair, the thing he kept having her repeat was specifically the opposite of trans lesbian coded.
I mean,
If you even think about doing anything,
Starky.
I have a plan of my own.
You know
T-girl
what?
dick would kill you.
You know what? Fair enough. I would immediately explode. I would fucking fade into dust like the ending of Avengers Infinity War. I just fucking I think I've used this metaphor before, but I die like a character, like the characters who die in The Boys, where they just explode into puddles of blood. They just stop being human and they become there's no bits underneath. They are just blood puddles.
Monami sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course, that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
Girly Pop, when the remake happens, you're dead soon as shit.
Yeah.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You are a joy, Chiaki. I love you.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then even now.
Let's do this.
Torture wounds, burned rope. I think it's gotta be blood on the, Oh, it's not an option. Blood on the left hand?
Huh?
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear?
Oh!
Let's work.
He threw the spear over the girder and was holding it in his left hand. That's why there wasn't blood on that portion of the spear's rope, but also why it wasn't on the center of his palm.
Oh.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
It does not.
If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
Girl, stop with
Or
the
maybe
teeth.
he used his front tail.
Stop!
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
No!
What are you saying?
I'm increasingly hating Akane.
Freaking awesome!
Okay, if Nagito committed suicide, then he must have used a spear to stab himself. I think it's... We disagree, and we use the blood on his left hand as a point to say that he couldn't have used his left hand.
Let's
Well, come
work
on, Ivan. Go
together
ahead,
and
sweet
think this
team.
through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right
Also,
hand
this
was covered
does
by the
reveal that
knife,
canonically
right?
Nekomaru and her did not
was only
fuck, because
able to
otherwise
move
she would
left
know what a penis
But
is
his left
and what
hand
it
was
is
also
and is
tied
not
up.
capable of doing.
Then that rules out his left hand.
I'm gonna crash out.
If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
Or maybe he used his...
I know guys have tails that get hard.
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Push that dude in the nuts. I
How
would.
did Nagito stab
I'm
himself?
trying.
Let's work together.
When the spear stabbed, his right hand was covered...
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
It does not. Welcome on, Corbett. Go ahead, you sweet bean.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
I think my mods are asleep at the wheel, so we get some sneaky shoutouts in.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat
This
strange?
MS Paint fucking blood is killing me.
It's a really good. It's a really, really good. It's they got the fucking MS Paint pencil and they're like scribble, scribble, scribble.
He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Forming a fist. Gripping.
I see!
Gripping, yeah.
Gripping.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Oh my god, Akane!
What happened to you? What actually happened to you as a...
I think she's in shock.
I've never seen a character get flanderized in the middle of a piece of media. She forgot the rest of her character and was like, I'm now obsessed with the human penis.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild.
The Tokoification of Danganronpa characters.
He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right. That's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Your certainty is astounding.
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
What section of the spear was... It was the cord.
I see! That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
Remember the joke you were saying earlier about how he just got incredibly lucky? I like to imagine that this is also what happened.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides, right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. We've got gripping. We've got spear. We've got shaft. We've got butt. Warning you of a logic dive coming up next.
Uh-oh, get ready.
Yeah, alright. I gotta hide the source, unfortunately, because logic dive absolutely murders my bitrate. Here. I will read the lines as they happen. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with a spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be the state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment? If I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure out where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Good stream, everyone. God, this case was so ass. It's definitely been a little bit, not so great. It's had its, real issues so far. The logic dives are also getting, like, increasingly fucking bullshit. So, like, I'm having to lock in on this shit. Question 1. Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? That would be above Nagito.
Above, yeah.
It could be worse. It could be case 3. You're not wrong. It could be case 3. I don't like these. There's like polyhedron enemies, like that one boss from Kirby 64. Ow.
Ow.
Lovely background. Oh, listen, it's the fucking. It's not my fault that my. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? A ceiling girder.
Yep.
Listen, I'm something about my ISP hates this minigame in particular. I think it's like all of them moving in flashing colors and lights. Okay, so we gotta go like all the way to the side here. I wish I knew where these fucking polyhedron ass motherfuckers turn around. That would make my life a whole lot easier, because they just fucking they just pretend like they have a limited range of motion. At any point they could just get in my way and be a dick about the whole thing. Question 3. What item connects the spear and the ceiling girder? The spear's cord.
Yep.
It's all coming together. The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Alright, now you can enjoy the lovely visuals of the game without risk of me deep frying my fucking ISP with crunch.
Perpendicular. In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
Oh my god, these children are so fucking stupid.
That'd be awesome, but he'd probably use the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
Welcome on, Polaris. Go take a sweet beam.
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was.
Day 90 HRT, are you on? Did you just hit 90 days of HRT? If so, congrats.
Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
Congrats.
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real?
I love the fucking Hitchcock zoom that they do. It really sells how much of a paper like cutouts these characters are. Yesterday is day 90. Congratulations then.
He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that. He did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth, too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez, and I was starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now. If he were here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right?
That's actually a good question.
Was he
Whatever
expecting the
became
traitor
of
to
that?
take credit?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
I think it has to do with like the grenades.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
Yeah, he could have just killed us at any point with the poison. Think of the hydrate. And the stretch.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
No, it was also to find out who the traitor was.
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
We haven't hit the halfway point, and we haven't used like half of the evidence we have.
Yeah.
So there's some weird shit that's about to happen.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. The bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you
mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with.
Is it the Academy file?
Why? Yeah, I...
Crap! Oh, no.
So it's something Chiaki knows about. Monami's... The poison?
Crap! No.
Sunju secretly used one of the bombs from the military base of the ancient ruins and found they were fake. At the time, Monami was apparently peeking at the whole thing. Monokuma knew all along the bombs were fake, however he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. The diary that Monami updated every day, or did she? According to Monokuma, Monami can't write.
Is that it? Crap!
Nope.
No? Oh my gosh, so it's none of the other...
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. The spear impaled through Nagito's stomach. A cord with an iron weight at the end of it extends. For some reason, only the section where the cord and the weight touch is bloody. The music that was blaring through the warehouse when Hajime and the others arrived was coming from this. Sonia secretly used one of the bombs from the military base of the ancient ruins. What? Evidence that he couldn't have messed with.
I'm confused.
Is it gonna be Sonia or Monokuma's accounts?
Crap! No. Oh, we're so close to dying.
Display problem. Something that is related to Nagito's death. A piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. What?
Did we miss? We couldn't have missed something, right?
Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
No, we did that.
Because I'm hooking on something that Nagito couldn't have affected. That's the operative word in my mind. So it needs to be something that was an evidence that was created after he died. And I feel like it's a Monokuma file or one of the accounts. Victim is Nagito Komeida. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory.
I see!
What?
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
The victim is Nagito Komeida. Nagito can't control what Monokuma puts in the files? Exactly. The victim is Nagito Komeida. The body was discovered in the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about.
The time of death?
I mean, we would have known the time of death because he specifically set up, like, the bombs to go off around noon. Also, remember when our second set of 3-minute ads, we realize every ad is off pre-rolls, people don't have to deal with the ads as soon as they join the stream. Feel free to go grab a snack, grab some hydration, we'll be here when you come back. What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Hangman's... Oh god, we have no HP!
Yeah,
Cause of death? It works.
Yep.
Oh god! This is... What the fuck?
Oh my god!
That was... What the fuck was that? No, that was some horseshit and a half. What the fuck was I supposed to do? They just fucking swarmed. I've never seen that many spawn that quickly.
We will never give up.
This minigame's some bullshit. This is... there's too much. What the fuck is happening? What is this? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? This is impossible. Genuinely impossible to do that without taking damage. Genuinely impossible.
In this particular case is
no hit Danganronpa speedrun.
There's no specific cause of death.
Like you didn't lose that much health. That was like a fucking fifth of my. That was a third of my HP bar.
Oh, we're the killers because we threw the poison.
People probably can, Starky. That's fucked up. That's some Osu player shit right there. Furthermore, this laceration was...
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma, I plead the fifth!
Fuck out of here.
Here he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
Then why did you say something?
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then are you saying
Then
there's
why
more
the
to
fuck didn't
Nagito's
Nagito
death?
I guess because Nagito had the gas mask. Would it be whoever? Did he specifically choose not to use the gas mask?
Are you suggesting again that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied, even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. You said he was yearning for that. Then this situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. And halftime! Alright. We could go an extra, like...
No!
Because we're at 2 hours. And we were... Realistically, there's a solid chance I'm going to take next week off to recover from AC.
I think we should call it.
Okay. I'm going to get through the Monokuma thing, and then 2 hours. It'll probably take 2 more hours. Okay. Next week, Starky will have Concred. Or you'll just have to wait an extra week. Torturing us is the thing Nagito would do. You're right. Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but... Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. I hate the game knows.
Oh my god.
The game knows. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. All right, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, Monami and I are the bestest of best friends.
Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now.
Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much?
Besides, the fact that you snapped at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1 millimeter bit.
How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know.
We aren't even friends in the first place.
Then as your older brother, let me say this.
You're not even my brother.
It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Monokuma homophobic?
He's Monokuma. Of course he's homophobic.
Monokuma out here saying yaoi watcher's pathetic?
Yeah, exactly. Well, there may be some demands for that. I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. Why is that in yellow?
Don't like man bait being in yellow. All right. And we will pick this up next time, 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks.
Let's be honest, you would call Marms a slur and Marms would enjoy it. You're right. You are correct. Welcome on, Inducto. You joined us right as we're wrapping up. So, Marsh, whomst shall we be stopping by? And also, throws you on stage to sell yourself.
Hello, I'm Marshmallow Bears. We're playing a lot of narrative games this week, recently. So if you like that, come stop by. We're doing Deltarune and Fire Emblem, and also Tales of Xillia. We should raid into. It looks like Bear's doing Hearthstone. We can do that.
Bear Debonair.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, let me pull him up real quick. Bear Debonair. Don't leave me hanging. I'm sorry, Octo. We don't have time to do the greeting. The channel you're shouting out does not exist. Hold on. Did I fuck up typing your name? I probably did. I probably did Marshmallow Bears. We got use my race message using my emotes or her emotes you happen to have. I start the right over to Bear Debonair. Is there anything in particular you wanted me to remind you about in terms of upcoming events?
I don't think so.
Okay. But yeah, if this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Crow the Internet. I stream live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST. Mostly I play indie games, however, over the last 2.5 years, we've been learning some art, so if you'd like to see that, feel free to stick around. Let's see. We got the YouTube, if you'd like to catch up on the VODs there. I will try my best to make sure that this VOD uploads by Thursday, so that way everyone can catch up and be prepared for for 2 weeks from now, I suppose. We got the Discord, like pop in there, side all Sweet Beans, see the Curse Conto Sweet Beans post. We got a coffee sponsorship. If you'd like to pick up some coffee from Drag Roast Coffee with discount code StarkyMorph to get 10% off. And then what else? Blue Sky, that was it. Blue Sky. Art they make, art they commissioned, general ramblings, all that good stuff. Lots of active stuff on the go for art. But hopefully I'm gonna get back in the habit of posting stuff that I make soon. Especially because I probably should be better about posting work in progresses. But no, I love you guys to bits. I will not be live Thursday or Friday as I will be away at AC. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Be sure to stay cool, stay hydrated if you're in hot weather, and I will catch you next week with something when I come back. Honestly, it'll probably be an AC recap. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye bye.